The parable of the workers in the vineyard. The Gospel according to Matthew. Matthew chapter 20 verses 1 to 16. 1. For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning to hire workers for his vineyard. 2. He agreed to pay them a denarius for the day and sent them into his vineyard. 3. About 9 in the morning he went out and saw others standing in the marketplace doing nothing. 4. He told them, "You also go and work in my vineyard, and I will pay you whatever is right." 5. So they went. He went out again about noon, and about 3 in the afternoon, and did the same thing. 6. About 5 in the afternoon he went out and found still others standing around. He asked them, "Why have you been standing here all day long doing nothing?" 7. "Because no one has hired us," they answered. He said to them, "You also go and work in my vineyard." 8. When evening came, the owner of the vineyard said to his foreman, "Call the workers and pay them their wages, beginning with the last ones hired and going on to the first." 9. The workers who were hired about 5 in the afternoon came, and each received a denarius. 10. So when those came who were hired first, they expected to receive more, but each one of them also received a denarius. 11. When they received it, they began to grumble against the landowner. 12. These who were hired last worked only 1 hour, they said, and you have made them equal to us who have borne the burden of the work and the heat of the day. 13. But he answered one of them, "I am not being unfair to you, friend. Didn't you agree to work for a denarius?" 14. Take your pay and go. I want to give the one who was hired last the same as I gave you. 15. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money? Or are you envious because I am generous? 16. So the last will be first, and the first will be last. Matthew chapter 20 verses 1 to 16 teaches us that the kingdom of God doesn't work in such a way that the first believers or followers of Christ will be more gratified, but all will receive the same grace from God. We have a generous God. He is equal to all despite all the circumstances or differences of the persons, just like in the parable story. People thought they were discriminated and judged not equally. God works in mysterious ways. We tend to compare ourselves with the people around us, but that kind of thinking should be eradicated, for we should be grateful in the success of others. Jesus says in verse 16, "So the last will be first, and the first last." Those who think they deserve more from God may find that they get the same reward as those who only followed Jesus for a little while. However, God is free to give His grace to anyone at any time, and the reward is of the utmost value no matter when we receive it. Glory be to God.